Hello, everybody. This is Kaz Millions from Maryland, and I am coming to you today with a video, which is part of my video challenge my team is doing. We're making a video sharing value every day for the rest of August. So, today is actually day 4. But I'm a day behind, so I am doing day 3 video today. In my video today, I'm going to be talking about a product that I have been using for a little over, a little over 4 years, going on 5 years now. And here it is. It's called O2 Drops. O2 Drops is stabilized liquid oxygen in a proprietary blend that is safe enough for babies, infants, children, elderly, pregnant women, nursing women, everybody. It's safe enough to put in your eyes. And I do put it in my eyes every day. I also take it sublingually, which is under the tongue. There's a pocket there called the capillary, and you just drop some drops under your tongue, tilt your head a little bit so it can sit in that capillary, let it sit there and dissolve for about 2 minutes or so. After 2 minutes, if there's any left, then you can swallow it. It cannot hurt you. You cannot overdose on it. It is an amazing product that has been helping me and thousands of others, if not millions, for the last 4 to 5 years, almost 5 years. These drops we call a miracle in a bottle. Why? Because I really can't think of anything that it does not help with. I've used it in my hair. I know people who were having alopecia and different issues with their hair falling out and bald spots. Start pouring a few drops of O2 drops in there 2 or 3 times a day, letting it soak in. Hair start growing back. Skin rashes, aging, wrinkles, bug bites, eczema, everything mentionable. I'm telling you, you can put it if you get the signs of a cold and get a little stuffiness or irritated throat or coughing or whatever. Drop some drops in your nostrils, tilt your head back and let it drain down. You can put it in your throat. Look, if I start getting an itchy or scratchy throat or whatever, I drop some. I put it under my tongue all the time, no matter what. But when I have extra issues going on, then I do extra things. So if I get a tickle in my throat or whatever, scratching this or whatever, I just drop some down my throat, maybe gargle it around a little bit and swallow it. Put it in my nose and let it drain down to my throat, and it breaks up any mucus that's in there, opens it up so you can breathe. I remember a couple of years ago, my daughter was here. She was so congested, she could barely talk. She could barely breathe. She was like gasping for breath. I said, tilt your head back. I put a few drops in each nostril, and it opened her right up. And she went in the bathroom and blew out, bam, all this stuff just burst out of her. She was like, oh my God, Mom, I couldn't hardly breathe. No wonder, look at all this that was in me. So it is just amazing. Now, I was on a team call a couple nights ago, and one of my team members was mentioning how badly she's suffering with menopausal symptoms. And that is one thing that it helped me with 4 years ago. Hot flashes off and on all during the day. Night sweats profusely at night. I mean, I was waking up 2, 3 times a night, soaking wet. Hair, bed, pillow, clothes, everything soaking wet. I mean, it was a lot of nights that my bed was so wet. Changing the sheets wasn't going to help. I had to come out into the living room and go back to sleep on the sofa with fresh pajamas on because Everything back there was so wet. So, I don't have any of that anymore. Cramping, even though, women over 50 or whatever, that even when your cycle stops, you still have some of the symptoms like abdominal cramping, irritability, mood swings. I'm telling you, all of it stopped. Now, there's been a couple times, and the first time I did it just as a test, and another time I did it, I don't even remember the reason why, but I have gone a couple times for a couple of weeks without using my O2 drops regularly. Symptoms start coming back. So the O2 drops keeps my body balanced with the oxygen that I need, because the oxygen in the air is depleted that we breathe. I don't care how many deep breaths and long walks you take out there, the oxygen is not in the air like it used to be. It's not enough in the air to give us optimal health. It's enough to sustain life, but not to give us optimal health as it should. And this is not anything new. This has been known for many years. And it's been just depleting and going down even more and more. Now, before I go any further, I do have to give this disclaimer. I am in no way, shape, or form telling you that these O2 drops or any other product can diagnose, treat, heal, or cure anything. But what I am telling you is when you give your body what it needs, the body will do some amazing things, and that is functioning properly the way God created our bodies to function. What I am telling you is the results that I have had and many others that I know have had with these amazing drops we call a miracle in a bottle. So, yes, I can't tell you that it will absolutely cure you, heal you, or do anything for you, but I can tell you that it has done these things for many people, and it can help with menopausal symptoms. It can help with all the other things I mentioned. I remember a couple years ago, I went to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor took a test, the regular exam of my eyes, and he looked like he saw a ghost. He was just so baffled. So he thought that the machine was broke because of the results he got. So he took me into another exam room and did the whole exam all over again, only to get the same results. So then he was literally scratching his head and just looking totally baffled. And so he said to me, "Miss Smoot, have you experienced any changes in your vision?" I said, "Oh yeah, I absolutely have. There was a time when I couldn't see faces clearly on TV. I could see the faces, the silhouette, but I couldn't see all the facial features. It was kind of blurry. I couldn't read anything off the TV, especially without my glasses, and it was even a struggle sometimes with my glasses." I said, "But I don't have those issues anymore. I can see faces clearly. I can read things even without my glasses. Yes, colors are brighter. Yes, my vision has definitely gotten better." He said, "Oh yeah, it has. And it's substantially better in one eye. So I'm going to give you a new prescription for your glasses. But I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be as strong as the one you have now because your vision is improving. So whatever you're doing, continue doing it. Everything looks great." Now, mind you, the year before that, they told me that I was in the beginning stages of cataracts. I asked what could they do about it to prevent them from fully developing. "Oh, it's nothing we can do for you until they fully develop." I'm like, what? That makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, so they gave me some eye drops that really, I didn't feel them doing anything for me. I was even having these floaters going across my face all day, every day, like little, like feathers just floating in the air. Oh, it was so annoying. All of that stopped. as soon as I started putting O2 drops in my eyes 3 times a day. Now I only do it twice a day, but I'm getting relief. Sometimes I do it more if my eyes feel a little irritated, but I definitely do it twice a day. And yeah, my vision is definitely better. But when I went back for that exam that the doctor thought something was wrong with the machine a year later, and he told me everything looked great. Keep doing what you're doing. Your eyes are healthy and wonderful. I said, well, what about the cataracts? He was like, what cataracts? There's no cataracts in your eyes. None whatsoever. Honey, I hollered. I went out into that waiting room and told my sister, oh my God, we got a miracle in the bottle here. There's no more O2, no more cataracts developing in my eyes, the O2 drops. Oh, yes. So I just wanted to make this video today. And I know some of you have been watching my videos and following me for quite some time. And you heard me talk about these O2 drops. For the past 4 years, going on 5, I've been talking about these O2 drops. And you've probably heard me talking about some other things. And some folks have asked me, you know, so what are you doing now? What's going on? What are you using now? I may be doing some other things because that's what life is about. Versatility, multiple streams. You've got to always have a plan B and a plan C nowadays. So yes, I may be doing some other things, but I am still using my O2 drops. This is a part of me and will be for the rest of my life because it's oxygen. And everything that lives needs oxygen. Plants, animals, people, anything with life needs oxygen. And I know that the oxygen is depleted in the air. Now, you don't have to believe me. You can Google that. You can look it up. It's documented. It's nothing new. It's been depleting for many, many years. I know I need oxygen to live. So, yeah, I'll be using my O2 drops. And there are other oxygen products on the market, but this is the only one that I know of that is safe enough to put in your eyes and safe enough to give to infants, children, and pregnant women. So again, I give the disclaimer. I'm not telling you to cure, heal, diagnose, or treat anything. I'm telling you the body needs oxygen. And when you give the body what it needs, your body will do some amazing things. When you're not getting the nutrients that you need, the only way to get them is to supplement. So this is an oxygen supplement. And I would highly recommend anyone to give it a try and see what it does for you. I mean, it's just wonderful. I even have my granddaughter keeps her own personal bottle. Like I said, for bug bites and itching and burns and cuts and scrapes and sores. I mean, it is just, that's why we call it a miracle in the bottle, because it works on everything. You can rub it on topically for aches and pains. It'll stop the pain usually in minutes. That's a temporary fix. That's giving you topical relief from the pain or itching or whatever have you. But you still want to put it under your tongue so it can go to your cells and get to the root of the problem. So that's what I wanted to share with you today about these amazing O2 drops. If you want more information, feel free to give me a call at 443-953-0009. I'll put more information in the description. If someone else shared this video with you, then get in contact with them. And